Hey everybody, I'm Rob.
And I'm Lori Marie Jenkins.
And we are artists
Who live in Costa Rica. Yay.
Yeah, back at you for another week.
That's right. We are facing the hummingbirds. The parrots were noisy just a minute ago. They're not noisy now, but thanks for joining us for another week.
Yeah, Lori Marie Studios behind us. This is sort of our backyard, I'm guessing, yeah?
I have an open air studio.
Yes.
That's what I call it. An open air studio.
Right, this is the screens here, which is really nice. But yeah, we had a good week. First off, I want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes.
Absolutely.
So appreciated. We had a lovely get-together with friends on Sunday, and a lot of great food because we made it a potluck. So just a nice gathering of people we've met.
And thank you for the Happy Mother's Day gift wishes. And yeah, the food on Sunday was very, very good. All vegetarian. Did you realize that?
Really? I didn't.
Ah, that's progress.
Right. What, that it was all vegetarian?
No, that you didn't notice.
There's something in there with me, wasn't there?
No, not a thing.
Wow, even Wes and Margie?
Uh-huh.
They brought like bacon.
No, they brought the beet salad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. Good stuff.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, we had lentils and all kinds of
vegetarian stuff.
Vegetarian stuff, gallo pinto and bean dip and
hummus that made by yours truly. And I will be putting the hummus recipe underneath this video. I had mentioned it last week. A couple people have requested it, so that will be under this video. So the week has gone fast. We went to see our favorite attorney this week and made our Costa Rican trust. Will. That's her name?
Will we?
Will
we?
Will
Won't
we trust her?
So for those of you who don't know, any legal paperwork that we might or might have not have done in the States has no bearing here. It's not legally binding. So living wills, powers of attorneys, all that kind of stuff, anything that we want to do, we have to do separately in Costa Rica versus the United States.
Correct.
And so what we're doing now is we're just doing a will of everything we have here.
Right.
Just like we'll do it separately in the States.
Absolutely.
So, not trying to be morbid, just planning ahead. And
oh yeah, you know, that's part of life. My goodness. So here come the parrots, our wonderful hero.
Oh yeah. So we have white-faced or white-headed and mealy parrots. There's a lot of different kinds, but they come flying over. They were really noisy this morning, like right outside our place. So.
And we have been picking mangoes.
Oh,
mangoes.
there they are.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Mangoes. And
jaboticaba. And bananas.
And
carambola.
And is that it? The mandarins. We had what did the lemon sour lemons or something?
Mandarin acida or something
oh
like
yeah.
that.
So they have these things, it looks like an orange. It's orange flesh and it tastes like a lemon.
This was very fun. This was very fun because Rob, we have a little video of him squeezing the mandarins. And the juice is a beautiful orange. It looks just like an orange juice.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Now, I have played with the mandarins in our hummus and things like that, fully knowing that it's a lemon. And
it does not look like lemon juice.
So somebody was very
deceptive advertising.
that it was orange juice, and I'm like, yeah, go ahead, drink it. So he did.
I did. Not a lot, just a sip, but that's enough. Right?
They're lemons.
Oh, yeah.
That's all there is to it.
It's crazy though. It does not look like lemons. Because the lemons that you get in the store in the States do not exist here. We have not found any lemons like that.
That is true.
We have the limoncedra from our tree, which are big, yellow, bumpy ones. Not as good of a crop this year, but we've got so much stuff. And this is just the beginning of the season. So one thing that's important here is getting your food before the birds and animals do.
Right. Now the jaboticaba, we harvested as much as we could reach. And then we have left the rest for the birds.
Yeah,
And yeah, they've been in the trees enjoying that, so that's been
great.
fun.
Yeah, it's neat, and the bugs get in there too. There's bees and wasps and all
So
all kinds of stuff.
That's good. That
There's
feels good.
yeah, that jaboticaba, the Brazilian grape.
Grapes.
It needs to be pruned back because there's a whole lot that's just unreachable, and not that we mind sharing it, but
And I have made jaboticaba jam with it, which is
Jammin'.
delicious. So I
Jammin',
made
man.
peanut butter yesterday, and my lunch yesterday was sourdough toast with peanut butter and jaboticaba jam, which is just so good. It's such a beautiful, it's like a Concord grape. I think I mentioned that before. And so it makes that beautiful purple jam.
oh my gosh, it is, yeah, it's a deep
So
color. It's great.
gorgeous. The punch on Sunday was 7-Up.
Oh yeah.
And jaboticaba juice and
Starfruit.
carambola juice.
Yeah,
starfruit
carambola
juice.
starfruit.
And it was so yummy. Put it in a big jug with ice cubes, frozen jaboticaba juice, ice cubes, and so good.
We repurposed one of her kombucha making jugs.
That is true.
So it's fun. Yeah, so it's, I mean, we're not going to live on the amount of fruit that we have here, but this homesteading stuff is just,
It's really
it's
fun.
so fun. Yeah. And we got some videos of us juicing things, of what we're doing with them, the ice cube trays, and saving all the juice for future use in drinks and smoothies and all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
And other than that, that was kind of
That's kind of been it.
Kind of it, yeah. Moving forward with the pool plans, if we didn't mention that.
Yes.
So getting the last of the bids in, and then deciding who we're going to use, and
The
gotta
guys
pick.
came here today.
Yep. We had
some drilling.
some holes drilled for soil testing. Because a pool is a very heavy thing, and ours is on a hillside, and so just want to make sure that it's engineered properly and doesn't crack or fall down the hill.
So they drill to to figure out the solidity of the soil.
The compaction, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, how compact is the soil, and how much weight can it bear? Because if this is fill dirt on the side that was left over from building this house many years ago, that fill dirt might not be very compacted, not like the original dirt that was here. And so what we found is you go down about 2 meters, about 6 feet, and it's solid as a rock. It's great, and that's exactly what we wanted to know. And then we'll get the official report in a few days to a week.
And then we'll go forward.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll keep you informed.
Yeah, got some fun ideas for what color tile we're gonna use. But
And I think Rob
yeah.
mentioned that they have to dig by hand
Yes.
because we can't get heavy equipment back in here.
They'll actually use shovels. They're not just use their hands. But we can't get any machinery back here, even something as small as a bobcat. There's just no space.
There's no space.
And yeah, so it's not uncommon. We've got an easier dig than some that we've seen. But there you go.
There you have it.
That's why you have laborers
That's right.
to labor.
All right. I don't have much else.
No, it's you got a couple fun videos of our rainy season starting.
Oh.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
One neat thing, well, not neat, but they were going to have country-wide rolling blackouts in Costa Rica. And this was announced a week or two ago because the rains had been so light that the hydroelectric power plants didn't have enough water. And so they were going to be shutting off sections of electricity all throughout the country. And that was canceled. That was canceled this week.
We've got lots of rain.
Lots of rain, yes.
And
So that's a good thing, but it's a reality. It's a reality that, you know, there are droughts, and there's hot months, and there's rainy months, so.
and today it's been on and off.
Right,
Rain
yeah.
on and off, which is unusual. I'm sure we'll be getting more this evening.
Was it yesterday or this morning that we had the morning rain?
I
Maybe
think-
both.
Yeah, maybe both.
Morning rain is unusual. Usually here it's in the afternoon and the evening, maybe starting 3 or 4. But yeah, good stuff.
Yep. I
So-
think that's it for me anyway.
That's it. She's done.
I'm
I'm
so
gonna stick
done.
a fork in her.
Okay. Alrighty.
No, just kidding.
Okie dokie. I'm out. Adios.
Ciao. Jaboticaba, Brazilian grapes, juicer. GABA juice, straight, nothing added. And we're just gonna try it out. We don't know if it's gonna thin out, filter a little. It's good.
Yeah? Okay, Mr. Jenkins, what are you doing?
Make a juice.
What kind of juice? Orange juice?
It looks like it. So this is crazy. We got these guys, which are lemons, called mandarins. That's what they call them here, mandarinas. And so it looks like it should be an orange. And this came from a tree that we just discovered down on our property. And it is a lemon though. I mean, it's just very tart. And so we're finally using, I don't know if you guys remember me putting a base on this little press. So I've taken all these guys, cut them in half, and then I'm just trying to make as much mess as possible in the kitchen here. Sploosh stuff all over the walls. See, doing a great job.
Yay, great job.
No, and then that's it. So this is the juice here, and then I run it through a little sieve, so it takes out the pulpy stuff and the seeds, and then it looks like OJ, but it's definitely very concentrated. It's strong stuff. So I'm gonna put it in 2 ice cube trays and then freeze it, and then we'll take it out, put it in a bag, and this will be adding to our drinking water, our cold water in the fridge.
And hummus.
Oh yeah, anything that needs lemon.
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to, we did that with a lot of the star fruit. It's now in ice cube shape in the freezer.
Okay, do you want to take a sip of your orange juice?
Nope.
Why?
Because I'm gonna make a really funny face.
Okay.
Oh my god, it looks like orange juice. It tastes like lemons. Tart lemons, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very deceptive.
Very. Thanks for the fun.
Heck yes. All right, while lovely Lori Marie is out filling the hummingbird feeders, I want to show you guys our bounty. So I think this was in this week's video. This is jaboticaba. These are the Brazilian grapes from that awesome tree. That is a guanabana. These are mangoes from our trees, just regular fruit. These are all mandarinas and limons from a tree we just found. These are some small mangoes from our dog walk. These are today's jaboticabas. And this is today's bushel of star fruit. So this is just this amazing bounty we're having, and we're using it as best we can, making jams, sharing it, all kinds of fun stuff. Great stuff. All right, it's been raining for, I don't know, 4 hours. Great rain. We got really good drainage here, but I had to show you guys this. These buckets were empty, and you can see how much water is in them just from this rain. So we were moving gravel in these buckets, and they are almost half full. So pretty amazing for one afternoon's rain. All right, it's a beautiful Sunday here, and I just had to show everybody these 5-gallon buckets. So you can see how full these buckets are. All right, all these buckets were empty yesterday before the rain started. So that much rain came just yesterday afternoon and evening. Pretty incredible. It's kind of typical for our rainy season, but still, it's, coming from California, that much rain is about all you get in a year. So I had to show you that. Very fun. Just a little hummingbird interlude. Almost every afternoon it's like this. Sorry if you're getting bored of it, but it's pretty stinking.
This is the view from our kitchen window.
Yeah, this is our kitchen window with
Oh my goodness.
the window missing. Beautiful rain. All the hummingbird feeders are under the eaves, so they don't get rained on. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them, with probably 10 to 12 hummingbirds. Yay, pura vida. All right, guys, got a little project I wanted to show you here. And as most of you know, Lori Marie and I are both artists, and we're really into creative reuse. And so we don't throw away much stuff. We try to reuse it. And if we can fix broken things, we do. So, you know, I use old wood for my furniture, and we both use old pieces of other furniture to make new things. So that's just what we do. But I had this belt. And I got this in Panama, like less than 6 months ago, right? And so this belt had this. It was this separate piece of leather that held the buckle in. And this separate piece of leather wasn't part of the belt. And it was held in place by one little screw rivet, which of course broke. A little bit of rust didn't help, but that was it. So the entire buckle fell off. And I'm like, all right, what am I gonna do here? And I'm not, I have done leather work before, but this is a newer project. Luckily for me, the belt was long enough that I could just go ahead and work it. So, Lori Marie has some fantastic thick gauge needles she uses for her baskets. Leather needles, upholstery needles, you know, all kinds of stuff there. I've got a leather punch, I've got an awl, and then this leather was so thick that I actually used a drill. Not that bit, it was a small bit, and I used the bit to drill the holes there. And then I've got this imitation sinew. I've used it for many, many years. Love it. Lori Marie uses it for her baskets, super strong stuff, waxed thread. And then, so I just did a little bit of research online and figured out where to make cuts, where to make holes for the buckle. This is where the old hole was. And so, yeah, folded it over, used nice little adjustable wooden clamp to hold it. And so I made myself a little leather workshop. First thing I did was drilled all the holes, used a double needle stitch, and sewed the leather to hold the buckle in. And then I put the little loop in, which I also reinforced with more sewing. And then I sewed the other part. So it doesn't come apart easily. It's not like the rivets where you can snap them out, but it works. It works, it's sized well, and instead of throwing away a belt or buying a new one, I just fixed my old one. Very happy with it. All right, thanks everybody. All right, we are starting the pool process. So this is kind of fun. These guys are soil engineers, and they're gonna be drilling some holes to see how compacted the soil is down below. So you can see the caution tape is more or less where the pool's gonna be. And so we've got a little hillside down here, and we need to figure out how strong and how thick the concrete's gonna be. So I'm doing this now because once the machine's going, it's too loud, but kind of fun. They set this up. It's kind of like oil drilling or any kind of drilling, but soil engineering. And so they would do one hole here, and they could do another one over there. And then from that, we'll get an engineering report. Kind of fun.